fake Mike, most fictitious, Michaelicious, the fakest Michael you ever seen. Will Turbot, aka the reincarnation of L. Ron Hubbard. So I just looked at this cop and he turned around, put his lights on.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? You good, bro?
Yeah.
You need anything?
Well, I was just coming from the headquarters here.
Yeah.
They were supposed to send an officer to talk to me. It didn't end up. I just, for a class project, have to ask one officer if they can give me the definition of the First Amendment, what the First Amendment is.
All right, man. Have a wonderful afternoon. I came back to see if you needed help because you were staring at me. If everything's all set, you have a wonderful day, bro.
Thanks, man. What's your name, badge number?
Rooney, 31.
Okay. Do you know the First Amendment?
I do, man. But I gotta tell you what, brother. This is wonderful. I support everything, but
I'll just tell you one thing, officer.
Yo.
Not that I'm questioning you, but I've probably
I
asked.
just turned around to see if you needed help.
I appreciate that. I need help with knowing the Constitution.
Yeah, man. I served 7 years active duty.
Okay. Well, what is it?
I love our country, bro.
Well, what is it?
Have a wonderful day, buddy. Have good energy, good life.
Okay. Good energy and good life. I'll tell you, well, that was nice. You have good, I don't know if he said I had good energy or have a good life, or have good energy, have a good life. That was definitely, you ask them about the First Amendment and they go away. They run away. What is going on, folks? Will Turbot here, aka the actual factual reincarnation of L. Ron Hubbard. What up? We're here in Narragansett, Rhode Island, public safety complex. Police, we're doing a 1A public records request too. Let's see how it goes. Hey brother, how are you?
Can I help you?
Yeah, records, are they not open today?
They're not open today.
All right, I'm doing a college project on the Constitution.
Yep.
And I have to ask one officer the First Amendment. Would you be able to help me out?
Yeah, sure. I'll be right out.
Sure, thanks. See if he knows it. Or if they're just gonna retreat. Because they would be coming out this way. Make sure you guys find me on Auditing America. Hundreds of videos, exclusive videos, fake mic videos over there. Please check it out. This guy said he'd be right out, but instead of walking out the door to come this way, Maybe he's gonna print it out. He was gonna Google it. But they all went down that hallway. So I don't know that they're coming out this way. If they were gonna come out, they just came out this door. They just told me you didn't have to come out to tell me that. I bet you it's sarcasm. I bet you they're not coming. I'd run away too if I didn't know the First Amendment. I'll go outside too if they don't come right out. Someone just let out an audible moan. It's kind of weird. Doubt very highly they're coming out. Wait a minute or two though, just out of courtesy. Don't want to assume the worst of people. Make sure you find my links in the description, guys. This guy's lying, I know it. We'll see though, give him a minute or two. All right. It's locked. Restroom, that's fire department, we like the fire department. Fire department never shoots anybody's dog. It's a joke to them. I knew he was coming out. They were just partying. They didn't want to, so I'm gonna go find them now. Just partying. hanging out. I heard a door open. Hold on. What a liar. I should get the officer's name badge. All right, we're gonna go find him. Cowards. The level of cowardice is uncanny. It's literally uncanny, the level of cowardice these people have. I'll be right out. Yeah, right. He just did the walk of shame because he's a coward. I'll be right out. Yeah, right. Let's go find this loser. Is this part of the police department? Got pillows and shit? Yeah. They got like CSI guys with pillows and shit. Ha! Losers. Huh? What are they doing in there? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? Cowards. Cowardice losers. Alright, well. Let's go find these guys, huh? We'll run away. I mean, that's just so sad. I'm gonna try to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice, guys. Like, I'm not always nice. I mean, when people who are literally the standing army our founders warned us against, not always nice. They're rude as hell to us. They waste our money. They only solve 2% of major crimes. I don't know if people are in there because it's so. I believe that's the guy that he said, because he had canine, and this is a canine car. Got a few of these cars running. Of course, it's hot out. Why would they? It's not their money. It's your money. They'll spend it like they want. So far, all the bootlickers out there, all the people that want to complain about me, so far we haven't had one officer know the First Amendment. How pathetic is that? All these bootlicker channels want to say, oh, Will's acting silly. Okay, well, at least I know the First Amendment. These idiots don't. I'm gonna go back to the front because they said they was gonna come out. Lying sons of bees. That's what they do. They hang around. They're just hanging around with pillows and toys and stuffed animals. They can watch us on camera, but we can't watch them on camera. Unless you want to go ahead and FOIA some stuff, which I suggest you do. They're peeking out the windows like little kids. Police are probably the most childish losers. I mean, literally, very juvenile. Very juvenile people. Indeed. Go back in and ask for that officer's name and badge. Excuse me. Yeah, the officer said he'd be right back.
All right.
What was his name?
Pardon me?
What was the canine officer's name?
Officer Bassett.
Bassett, okay. Is he still coming? There, he's right there. Excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. Could you help me out?
No, that's not the officer.
Well, I just need one officer for one question, real quick. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
What's that?
I appreciate you taking a moment. So I'm doing a documentary about the Constitution for my professor. I have to ask one officer what the First Amendment is. Would you be able to help me out, please? Just if you could tell me the First Amendment.
Freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Anything else?
What else do you need? I'm stunned.
Well, It's for my college project.
So do you want to look it up?
Well, no. What the project actually is doing is seeing if law enforcement and other public servants actually know the oath that they took to. So you got 3 of the 5. Do you know the other 2?
Is this really for?
This is, you literally took, you get paid to uphold our rights. What's your name and badge number? Identify, servant. You're a coward that doesn't know the First Amendment. You're an idiot. You don't. You just got it wrong, you idiot. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Hey, Ball, did you know the First Amendment? Do you know the First Amendment, sir? What is it? You don't know it. You're lying. You do not know the First Amendment. I know I can. I know. You don't have to give me permission. I'm a free man. I can't enjoy my day when I've tried to. One of your officers said he'd come back and talk to me. He didn't. And the next officer was rude when I asked him about the First Amendment, sir. You guys should take pride in the First Amendment. Shouldn't your officers, they're supposed to be courteous and professional, your officers, correct?
Yeah, they are.
And I asked one question.
Question. I can't. It's hard to hear you through the glass.
I understand that. Yep. One question, I'm going to be on my way. The First Amendment, what is it, sir? I have to ask for extra credit for my project. I just have to get an answer, whether it's correct or wrong, from an officer. What is the First Amendment, sir?
Do you want to speak to the officer? Is that
I just want anybody, I just want you to tell me the First Amendment.
Well, you just spoke to the other sergeant, didn't
And
you?
he didn't, he walked away and he didn't get it correct. So I'm wondering if one officer would be able to tell me the correct definition of the First Amendment.
If you'd like to sit down with an officer and do it for your class project and go over First Amendment and all that, by all means, you can come in, we can talk, you can bring the First Amendment to us. We can go over it with you and discuss it. Okay?
Well, no, that's...
But I'm covering the desk right now, okay?
Okay, would you be able to...
Officers on other calls, I need to be able to answer the radio.
Okay, well, until the...
To an officer, I can try and get one to talk to you.
Well, and this is what I'm speaking about. The officer said, I'll be right back, and he left to go in his car,
Okay.
which is very rude to do to somebody who is not being rude to you. And even if I am rude to you, it's your job to be polite and courteous, right. that you guys strive towards that, as well as know the Constitution. You and your brothers and sisters took a sacred oath before God and your countrymen to not only know the Constitution, but to uphold our Constitution. Do you know, could you tell me the other 2 that he got wrong?
Listen, I'm not going to...
You don't know him?
No, I'm just not going to...
What's your name, badge number?
What's that?
What's your name, badge?
Sergeant Riley, badge 12.
Sergeant, okay.
I'm working the desk.
Well, enjoy. I just want to let you know, and not that it makes any difference. I'm going to be on my way now.
Cool.
But and you're not even going to care about this. I'm doing this for my viewers' sake, right?
All your viewers, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're allowed to record. We have no issue with the recording.
Yep.
I have no issue with dialogue. The problem is I'm covering the desk.
I understand. You could look at the desk over there and tell me the First Amendment. You could have told me 5-10 minutes ago. I would have been out by now.
That's fine, but we don't have to have it in this discussion in the lobby at this moment.
I understand, but you could if you wanted to. You could just stand over there and tell me the First Amendment, but you can't. You're unable to because you do not know the First Amendment.
You need to file a report. You need to speak to an officer or anything like that.
No, I just want to let you know that it's very sad when you guys pride yourself on 2 things, being courteous and polite, and the Constitution. You guys did neither today.
You don't think we're courteous or polite?
You have been better. Like I said, the first officer that I engaged with, he said, yeah, I'll be right out. And then he walked out that door away from me and into his car. That's rude. That's very rude, sir. And I wasn't...
If you want to file a complaint...
No, because what happens? I appreciate that, but no. And then the second officer, as he's answering my question, I'm just asking, and this is something that every officer should know, especially the First Amendment. That's the most obvious, right? And so this is a test, and we want to make sure that the people we're paying such good money to actually know their job, because when you guys take an oath to that Constitution, it's against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And if you don't know what's in that document, how could you possibly either obey or disobey illegal or legal orders? You have a good day, man. I would say, hey, you're sergeant, and I know you guys don't do any training on the Constitution. Hey, you got an extra minute? Say, hey, barbecue at my house. I'm not even paying you guys. Come over. Let's learn the Constitution. Let's learn the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Papers. Well, it doesn't seem like that with the other 2 officers. So, when I come back in here, I would hope your officers know the First Amendment. Yep, it's going to be difficult too because people don't know the First Amendment. It's pretty tough, but so there you have it, folks. 0 for 3. Sergeant doesn't know the First Amendment. The other officers, the K-9 boy, they don't know it, and they're not polite. So we're showcasing you over and over again, no matter where we are in the country, that it really doesn't make a difference. Police don't live up to the 2 things that they're supposed to do. They're supposed to, first and foremost, uphold the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. They do not do that. They don't even know it. They don't even know the first god darn amendment. They don't know it. Sad and pathetic. And then they're supposed to be polite. And we're showcasing that that is not the case anywhere we go. These losers don't know the First Amendment. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know the Constitution. Hey guys, let me know what you think in the description. This has been a First Amendment audit. Please find me on Auditing America. Hundreds of my own videos there, as well as me and Mr. America tearing stuff up, tearing ish up. Auditing America on Instagram, Auditing America on Facebook. Hey, give a donation, $ Auditing America News on CashApp. Let them know good old Fake Mike sent you. Also, what you can do too, is find me at FakeMicRealNews.com. If anything ever happens to your boy, I will be there, FakeMicRealNews.com. That's the headquarters. Sign up, it's free. Get a username, awesome. Thank you for, I want to say a very big thank you to all my Patreons. Patreon.com/Demand the Truth. Thank you to all the donations on $ Fake Mike Real News. It's MIC, $ Fake Mike Real News on Cash App. Thank you to the donations Fake Mike Real News on PayPal. I also want to say thank you to everyone, most biggest thanks to everyone out there sharing the videos. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter under Fake Mike Real News. HeroSoapCompany.com /Fake Mike Real News. You're helping out veterans. Donations go to support veterans. They go to help me. You're getting a natural soap. It's a win-win-win. So please go ahead and do that. And we're just showcasing, you know, the idiocracy of these average cops. They can sit, they can play around, can have a great, grand old time, but they can't help you and they don't know the rights. Look, I just have to stand here and I gotta check the screen if I have any calls. Okay, well, you can tell me the First Amendment while you're doing that. He spent all that time talking to me. He could just tell me the First Amendment, I would have left. He doesn't know the First Amendment. None of them do. All right, guys. Fake Michael. Peace.